White, episode 2. I don't know why we doing this again. We saw what happened last time, bro. This nigga Bruno is a terrorist. But we got to see it through. Niggas like the video. Niggas like the stream. I am live right now. We gonna see who come through, but let's get through this. Let's see what they got to say today in Black White. This is a nigga I see in my nightmares, bro. It cannot be talked about enough. Pull it up. Let's see this nigga one more time, bro. This is horrific, man. Like, I know we saw it already. I'm sorry. I can't get over it. Like the video, or this gonna be at the foot of your bed tonight. Come on.
Everything in the world ain't black and white. Everybody ain't a stereotype. Just because I look wrong,
I mean, I have to do right. This can't be the same Ice Cube that got up on that mic and said, a young nigga got it bad because I'm brown. This can't be the same, man.
Today we're going to meet with a dialect coach who's going to coach us on how to speak with more of a black dialect. And the Sparks are going to meet with a dialect coach.
This is going to be...
how to speak with more of a white dialect.
This is already starting out with a fucking banger, bro. We're about to see the most racist shit imaginable.
In a black household, the minute we need to do something of importance or go on an interview, the first thing that we do is say, let me put on my white voice. And that's because we live in a white society.
Everybody.
So not everybody.
Oh,
yeah, right. So you take out the V.
Everybody. It sounds like I'm saying everybody.
Wait, the dialect coach is like, wait, hold on. I gotta hear what this nigga saying.
Yeah, right. So you take out the V.
Oh, yeah, right. So you take out the V. Nigga, you're a dialect coach.
Everybody.
Look how stupefied he is, bro. These white people, bro. We already starting off with this shit. You're supposed to be the dialect coach. Why are the black people? I mean, I guess it's better the black people doing it because it's their lived experience. Like, they know better. If this white man came in front of me as a dialect coach and was trying to explain black dialect to a white person, I'll probably be mad as shit. So maybe it's for the best.
Everybody.
It sounds like I'm saying everybody.
Yeah, it sounds like
Everybody.
You are, yeah, everybody.
Black people, we tend to cut our words short. You know, white people, they say the whole word.
They say the whole word like this.
Well, hello, dear. How are you doing today? An edge is not an easy thing to polish.
It was just like a friendly conversation. Just as she was talking black and I was talking white. Yo, bitch. Yo, bitch.
What?
Out of the blue in our conversation, she goes, hey, you bitch. I heard that word and it was like, whoa, where'd that come from? She kind of laughed it off, but I wasn't laughing.
I really had thought that was an effect.
Why is that where she went? That wasn't in the script. That wasn't in the script. Bro, she was like, are we talking black today? Yo, bitch. What are you talking about? How much did they get paid for this? That's a good question. Hey, what's your price? That's what I'm gonna ask you, nigga. I think it'd be funny as fuck. I would do it for a good bit of money. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know. It'd be funny as fuck to walk around as a white dude for a day. Like, I'm not the one getting looked at crazy. Look at the white people crazy. They in blackface. Me, I'm having fun. There's not a historical context when I do it. $250K? Is that for one day? $250K for a day? Maybe I'm a cheap slut, bro. Maybe I'm a cheap whore. For a day? If a nigga came to me right now with $500 and a 10-piece wing, and they do the makeup, I'll probably do it. Because it's like, if the makeup is this quality, like, I'll probably do it, bro. I'm not going to hold you. Because it's really like, when I think about it, it's like, it's not like going against my dignity or anything. It's like a social experiment. And also, I think it'd be funny as fuck. And low-key, I probably wouldn't change anything about myself. I'll probably just, they'd be like, why is this white man talking like this? But back to this. Yo, bitch was not in the script. Yo, bitch. What?
Yo, bitch. I really had thought that was an affectionate name between blacks. Yo, bitch.
Oh my God, bro. I thought that was an affectionate name. It's a term of endearment.
I don't know where I got that. I've got a certain naivety, frankly, going on. I haven't hung out with black women.
We can tell, Miss Girl.
Basically, we're taking this poetry class, not just to write poetry, but we're all planning on performing at this place called The Lounge.
We are gonna do
The lounge, bro. They had a bar in my. Okay, if you don't know, I'm from very small town, Louisiana. Like when I say small town, I think population was like just under 7,000 people or some shit. My high school that I went to was a town over. It was 30 people in my graduating class, like very small town. In my hometown, there was a. This is random, but there was a bar called The Spot, and I always wanted to go, but it was always like the most drag ass shit you've ever seen. But next time I go home, just because I'm old enough now, I'm gonna go to The Spot and see what the vibe is.
Just one stroke of my brush, which is my pen, let me slide deep inside and pull the earth.
Picture me gone, holding it down on my own. Grown bitch, hot shit, picture me here. Britney Spears ain't got nothing on me. She be dancing on the stage. I'm amazing.
Love is a poem I spent a lifetime writing.
I was interested in taking this class because I write poetry myself, but I've never experimented with this type. And because it would be a window into Black culture for someone that's not really used to it. Everybody in that class is incredible.
They set this little girl up. She looks very white in that clip. No, on God, her smile and like it's the eyes. It's the eyes. She said, okay, the way she said it just now made it seem like it was her idea to sign up for this class. But I feel like the producers put her on this and they set her up so bad. Everybody else doing regular ass shit. I'm gonna go to the shoe store. I'm gonna go get a job at a white bar and see what shit they talking. Nigga, I'm going to a slam poetry night and having to write something like it's for school and recite it in front of other critical poets as a white woman in blackface. What are we talking about?
I was blown away because everything that came out of their mouths seemed to be the honest truth.
They hoed
And
her.
I don't hear that all the time. And I didn't know if my poetry was going to pass.
They hoed
I
her,
want to take
bro.
your thoughts to a higher level of sereneness, making you crave for and ask my name for just one more stroke of my genius.
Carmen called me a bitch. I took it as though she deliberately called me that. Because come on, she's not that stupid.
I think in the excitement of the moment, I wanted to be more playful than the situation allowed for, or I assumed a familiarity that hasn't been established, and it's insensitive. I used a word that's inappropriate. So I just felt really sad.
This white woman centering herself as the victim or as the person whose feelings were hurt. The tears are incoming, mark my words.
When you get excited like that to me, that doesn't call for you to say outlandish words like calling me a bitch. That's not something that everybody just says right out in the open like that. So I felt like those were words that you really just wanted to say. That's not a word that you use with me. Because if you want to go there with me, I can't go there. But I'm not one to be with. I'm serious.
Explaining to you where I was coming from.
Okay.
It's different.
She getting
from
scared.
Perception. I'm trying to clear that up.
But I don't understand how
Bruno looking over his shoulder like, nah, Bruno, stay in your place, bro. If you try and stand up and step to this black woman right now, I don't know what I would do, bro.
That's just something you don't say to another person that you don't even know anything about.
That is not how I meant it. And I won't do that again.
Things that white people do.
This
that
nigga
we
messy,
say
bro.
Is just real subtle, and we are aware of the things that is happening to us.
Renee's not the type, she's not gonna hold a grudge. She's gonna,
I'm afraid she is.
Renee has something on her chest, Renee's gonna get it out.
I certainly get not to call Renee a B-I-T-C-H, but I really think Renee can be really obnoxious. I would want to share our cultures with each other. I would want them to be interested in how I perceive life and not judge it.
So, is she okay? What's the matter now?
What's the matter now?
You guys are still trying to read something into it that wasn't there. I was in there trying to be black. I didn't know that. I don't.
I was in there trying to be black. Kill her? Wow. White woman tears. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all it was coming. You gotta hit that button. It's the most powerful thing a white woman could do is hit that button. That nigga said, what now?
Something into
No.
it that wasn't
He
there.
said, what's wrong
I
now?
was in there trying to be black.
She's not having it.
Not being black. I didn't know that.
Being black is saying, yo, bitch.
In the context of what was happening
happening and using vernacular.
That's it.
You know,
I didn't know not to say that.
No,
So it came out like, yo, bitch.
Yeah.
And then you
No,
didn't
no.
respond. I go, did I say something wrong? But you're continuing to hold on to it.
No,
You just talked
wait,
about it. That's not
Also crazy that she's, I don't know how she's getting, this is, okay, I know how she's fucking racist, calling Renee obnoxious. Like, I feel like Renee has been like kind of calm and chill like this whole time we've been watching the show, or at least in episode 1 and up to this point. So I don't know where she got obnoxious from, other than the fact that she's calling her out on something that she felt like was weird for her to do. You know what I'm saying? How is that obnoxious? That she felt a type of way about something weird that you did, and she's addressing how she felt about it, and now it's obnoxious to do that. Like, what the fuck is you talking about, white lady?
Exhale, everybody.
Yes, I accept her apology, but you know, that was so rude. I feel like if I was white, she probably wouldn't have done that. I just know what type of person I'm dealing with, and I just moved on.
Gregor.
I think Brian likes me. I think Brian thinks I'm naive and unwilling to look at the fact that there is racism and that it's tougher to be a black person in this society. Because we're gonna go sip a little wine tonight. Yeah. I want to show Brian that even when black people aren't around, or when white people don't think black people are around, white people don't harbor all this racism. In fact, that it truly isn't there.
If you're a nigga in whiteface and you're going around a bunch of white people, it's to bring up something controversial that's going on with a black person at the time. I don't know what it would have been at this time, but I feel like that's a good test, you know, just test the waters. I'll be doing that shit at work sometimes just to see what niggas say. There's a certain way he has to maneuver in this situation if he wants to see. I don't know.
Bar is two white guys, a primarily white bar, to discuss race.
What's the racial situation like here in Pasadena? I'm sorry, racial? Black mix. It's pretty mixed. As far as in town? Oh, just one big mix. That's what I thought. Interracial marriages. Yeah. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. How do you feel about dating interracially?
I don't have a problem with it.
Have you?
I have, yes.
Cool. Would you consider marrying a black woman?
Bro, this shit is scripted, bro. If I'm this nigga sitting at this bar and a nigga that look like this asks me all these questions, I'm scared as a motherfucker, bro. I'm leaving. How do you feel about interracial marriages? Have you? I swear this shit is scripted. This is a producer. This is a producer, because no nigga getting these questions from this man is gonna respond like he is right here. I don't believe it.
Interracial marriages. Yes. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Look at his
How do you
eyes.
feel about dating interracially?
I don't have a problem with it.
Have you?
I have, yes.
This sounds like questions a nigga at the bar is asking me before he asks me to fuck his wife. You know what I'm saying? He has a black wife, and he about to ask me some crazy shit. They about to get into something. That's the vibe it's giving me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sizing me up. You know what? Y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Stop playing. Don't act like it never happened to you before, bro.
I just find it a little strange that Bruno just come out with his little guns blazing. You know, the first question he asked before he even says hello and really properly introduces.
Yeah, it's strange because this is a fucking producer, Brian, and you know that. Stop playing, bro. There's no way. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. The show is fake. There's no way a nigga like this is responding to his questions like, why are you asking me these weird ass questions, nigga? Get the fuck back. These two weird ass white niggas in front of me talking about something. Have you ever been with a black woman? Like, no, bro. What are you talking about? Why are you here? Not the undercover boss. I'm telling you, this shit is scripted. I don't believe it.
Blazing, you know, the first question he asked before he even says hello and really properly introduced is, you know, what's the racial makeup of this area out here?
I think I'm gonna lose the bet on this one. Have you ever dated a black guy?
Did I win?
Ever dated a black guy?
Yes.
I lost. I gotta.
Bro, why would you think she hadn't, bro? Look at this white girl in Pasadena. You think she hasn't? You think she hasn't? You think she hasn't? Let's be so serious. I'm no milkman. I'm not saying I'm anything about her. This is not for me. I'm just saying it's a certain demographic of niggas who was taking this down in 2005, okay? That's all I'm saying. Let's be real.
I like fat ass white girls, the thick time,
Ooh,
the curvy
yeah.
types.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Would you be less apt to consider a long-term baby in the future relationship with a black guy due to the fact that they are notorious for not sticking around and taking care of their families?
All right, before we continue, her reaction to this will prove one of them right or wrong. If she doesn't react by saying, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you even ask me that? Then she's racist. That's all I'm saying. And if she doesn't react like that, then Brian is right. But Bruno will never understand. Verbatim, she has to say, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you ask me that? Like, if she just goes, oh, sure, like, you're not going to address it. He just said, black men are notorious for leaving their families and not taking care of them. Okay, let's see. That shit threw me off, bro.
To consider a long-term baby in the future relationship with a black guy due to the fact that they are notorious for not sticking around and taking care of their families? Did that cross your mind?
No.
Really?
No, but I did date one guy that was African American, and he's great. He's awesome. Like, we're still really good friends. And
So as I said, we just gonna skirt past this nigga saying they're notorious for not taking care of their families. This is the problem. This is the subtle racism, where it's like she just accepted that he said it. It was like, fuck it, maybe you right, but not the niggas I was fucking with.
From some of the questions that Bruno was asking, this really lets me know that that's his view of the black race. There's a lot of infidelity in the race, so.
Bro, he went out as a white man looking for racism among white people, and the most blatantly racist white person he saw was the nigga that he went with. But if I bring up white men and their love for being family annihilators, I'll be wrong, bro. Family annihilators in terms of they shooting their family up, they f***ing their children and shit. Like, white men, let's be serious. Even as a fake white man, he should have said something on God, bro. Brian should have stepped up too, you right. That's a good point.
Found it strange that the white girl said, yeah, they will still date a black guy.
Is the myth true?
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Y'all heard him, right? Y'all know what he about to say. There's nothing white men think about more than black dick. I swear. That shit is crazy. Is the myth true? What myth are you talking about, Bruno? Well, let's speak on it.
Is the myth true? Are black men more endowed than white men?
Are black men more endowed than white men? What the fuck are we doing, bro? This nigga is bricked up thinking about it. Bro, this is the nigga at the bar that's asking you to fuck his wife. On God. He's so intrigued. His eyes, bro. There's something wrong with this. I'm actually scared. Does he want to fuck? No, he wants to watch a black man fuck his wife. That's what it is.
You know what? I wouldn't even ask that one.
Okay, wait, yeah. Let's hear her reaction. Okay, she reacted normally. So she's like, what?
Who are you with today?
Bruno. He's not subtle at all. So he even has a girl. So is the myth true?
And she knew immediately, bro. It's so crazy that it's like anytime you hear a white man ask something about, oh, is it true? Niggas know exactly what he's talking about with no other context. We know. That's so bad, bro. What is wrong with that demographic? Why does he look like bootleg Hakeem? Don't do Brian, bro. Don't do Brian. Don't do Brian, bro. Don't do Brian. Fuck Hakeem.
See how they try to push it? I think really though, him and Carmen, they don't have no class, no manners whatsoever. You know what I mean?
At the bar, the white people showed me that they were open-minded, but Bruno showed me his mind was very closed.
That's so crazy. He went out looking for the racism, and the racist nigga he found is the one that he went to the bar with.
Today we're going to Jonathan's house, and a lot of people.
It threw me off seeing her white for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Like the white is starting to look like the makeup.
Gonna be there.
That's bad.
And
This isn't good.
Actually, some of Jonathan's friends as well. I'm excited because I get to know them outside of class now and get an inside look into their culture.
She a nigga to you? I ain't say that.
I don't date guys my age because they're immature.
So you had bad experiences. Have you ever tried it?
No.
No.
If you're not bringing nothing, if you're not
Why gotta bring something to the table
You have to
first?
bring something to my table.
Leave it.
So what do you bring to the table? I bring everything. I work 2 jobs. I'm in college. I make A's and B's. I have a 3.0 point blank.
There you go, girl.
Right.
Oh my God. They got this white girl sitting on Twitter.com conversations in 2005. We still having the same conversations 20 years on. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm just so tired.
Bringing that to the table, then you cannot be at my table. Point blank, if you gonna sit around and expect me to work 2 jobs and you laying up in the bed and then you always got your hand out, no.
As a white girl hanging out with the poetry people, Devon and Jonathan and Blessed and Latoya, I was more conscious of the race difference.
Rose, right?
Yes.
How old are you, Rose?
Me, I'm 17 and a half. I'm actually gonna be 18 in about a month.
Dang, that's what's up. When's your birthday?
That's not a half. Niggas used to congregate and actually talk to each other. I feel like she's actually getting the most. She's getting the most experience with like actual black people in black settings than anyone else. Like, or that we've seen from. I don't know what Carmen and Bruno are about to get into, but she's actually being around. Yeah, she's definitely getting the most. I said like that's 17 and 3/4 exactly. I said I feel watch we gonna look her up and she gonna have some mixed kids after this. Anyways.
22nd.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
Virgo?
I'm Virgo and Leo. I'm on the cusp. Yeah. Doesn't happen very often, but
I remember we talked about
it's like the last day. What's so funny about that? I'm starting to think if you're not black, to a certain extent, you're not in that group the same way everybody else is.
That's really hard to deal with because when I go out, I'm putting myself on the line. Like I gotta go in there feeling comfortable and confident.
Yo, you like every other black man, dog. You sound whack, man. Go into to get a job and start playing some tax, man. They ain't feeling my dreams, they ain't feeling my stuff. Jay Quest, you live in View Park, you ain't had it rough. So I'ma spit it for me, whoever chooses to listen. And I'ma keep on doing the tracks and I'ma keep on wishing.
That shit was ass. Niggas doing high freestyles with this white girl. This shit is funny.
And that's how I'm coming. You trying to step to me, your punk ass just frontin'. I don't give a about nobody else. I do my damn thing trying to get my wealth. I never did.
This shit go hard on mute, bro. This shit go so hard on mute. I'm not hearing her. I am not hearing none of them. Nah, I ain't gonna do him. Let's give her her fair go.
I never did you dirty, never tried to do you wrong. You wanna get on the song and tell me I don't belong? Trying to bust me out in front of every body that you know, but your ass got to go, bro.
I'm scared and I'm intimidated. No, I could say, no, sorry, I don't do that, I don't do that. But it was like, do it. You know what I mean? If you suck ass, you suck ass.
Bro, she did it. Oh my God. What are we about to see? Okay. Come on, Rose. Come on, Rose.
But it was like, do it. You know what I mean? If you suck ass, you
I really feel so bad for her. This is so fucked up. It's about to be crazy. Here we go.
suck ass.
It's really nice to hear you say something that I haven't heard, but I'm gonna tell you one thing that is true. Here's what I seen today. Your faces make me happy, but it's all I got. So here's my words, I'm gonna be shocked. You know you rhyme much better than I do, and you got much beat. You gonna make lots of sense when you keep true. So thanks for stopping now and take it.
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Oh my God. Why would they cut it right there? I need to see their reaction. What they had to say. Hey, she braver than me, nigga. If I was in her situation, the silence, I'm losing my mind. Everybody checked the fuck out. Everybody was like, oh my God, bro. Niggas was rolling their eyes, putting their head back, waiting for it to be over. She blew her cup. Yeah, it's over, bro. They clocked her. Her tea hasn't been clocked. It's over. They know. If they didn't know before, they know now. Give it up, Rose. It's not looking good.
Brian told me about the races that he met at Leo's bar, and I was interested in seeing what kind of response I would get by me going myself. This evening, I'm having a drink at Leo's bar, and I'm gonna try to talk to someone how they feel about racism. Yeah. So this is a pretty good bar. I'm visiting, so I'm just. Where are you visiting from? Georgia. Yeah. A lot of black people come to this bar. I've only seen maybe one black person. So if one was.
Okay, he don't seem that bad though. He don't seem that bad. The dude she talking to, but we gonna see what's going on.
That could afford to live here, would it be a big problem, you think?
They were educated and everything like that, and
Never mind. I spoke too soon. Niggas talking about assimilation and niggas falling in line, bro. We not about to do this.
Make friends with the neighbors, just like everybody. Right.
Why do you have to specify that? I feel like that's a normal ass thing. But you only if she asks you about somebody moving, like if she was a white person asking you about moving here, he would not be saying all this. Oh, you know, if you wanted to assimilate to our norm and make friendly with the neighbors like everyone else. No, bro. He would not be saying that. It's only niggas. You a nigga, you have to assimilate. Fall in line, bro. What do we know?
Right. Complain about being segregated. So you feel like they do it to themselves? They're segregating themselves by not wanting to fit in. Right. As you know, blacks always have to conform to, you know, white culture. America was formed by white people. Right. So that's the way it is. Good or bad. Right. Just the way it is.
What? Bro, it's so crazy how like white supremacy is so pervasive in society in terms of like the most subtle little shit. Like this in 2005, I feel like was super normal for white people to say and not think anything of it. But right now watching this, well actually no, fuck that. White people right now would not think this is racist at all either. What am I saying? They 100% agree. Niggas is saying this right now. That nigga Asmongold just got on Twitch talking about...
And so that's it, America is not white people's land, that's Europe? Well, it is. It absolutely is white people's land. We fought a war over it. Duh, it got conquered. It's been our land for hundreds of years.
He want to say we white people. Nigga, you was not fighting. You were sitting in that house with them damn rats. Your mama died in it because the mold and the rats was eating her body up and the cancer and everything, and now your daddy dead too. And he was a good nigga. Your dad was a leftist. And now you a fucking orphan spreading white supremacy on Twitch to a bunch of fucking numbskulls like you while you don't wash your ass and you have to drink water with soda as a fucking chaser, nigga. What am I talking about? White people 100% still think like this. Nothing has changed. I'm so mad, man. My niece is growing up in okay, I ain't gonna say, God forbid. Trump is gonna, like, you know, he only got so long left. So they ain't gonna have to remember his presidency, thankfully. The fanfic in your brain? Water with a soda chaser? You've never seen the clip of this nigga Asmongold drinking water? It's Fiji water. Why did you sniff it? This is the white man that we said.
That's better.
This is the white man that said we fought for this land. Bro, look at your abode. Look where you living. Look how you living. I don't know who that man is. This man is the #1 political streamer on Twitch somehow right now. He pulls more viewers than Hassan, and he always said he's one of them white boys who be like, oh, I'm apolitical. But anytime he talks, it's just right wing shit. But he would go with the flow ass nigga. Like whenever it was like 2020 and everything was woke, he was more in that direction. And now the pendulum swung the other direction. So he is a Nazi. He was on Twitch a few months ago saying Palestinians come from an inferior culture and I don't care what happens to him. Like he's a fucking Nazi. So he's a grifter. Yeah, but he's a grifter, but it's like if you say something like that, then you're a Nazi. Like it doesn't matter. If you're grifting that hard, you're a fucking Nazi. It is what it is. You will be used as a cum rag for any establishment that's in power. And right now, you don't think it's too far to say that a culture is inferior and they deserve to be genocided, bro. Like you're a fucking Nazi. And you deserve everything bad to happen to you. I'm glad you're an orphan, nigga. Like what do you mean? The resemblance is uncanny. But it's just crazy that we haven't moved much in 20 years. You know what I said last time we watched this, they won't admit the knife is there. Shout out Malcolm X. But yeah, it's just sad, man. We have not moved. If anything, we might have moved further to the right the past couple years, so.
I knew going into this place that something may happen, but I think for the life of me, I wasn't expecting what I got out of it. Because I met the most ignorant person I've ever seen.
You may know this, I don't know, it's like they're right here. They're proud of being dumb.
Oh.
They're proud of not doing good in school.
Uh-huh.
They
This is so fucked up, bro.
If someone in their community is in school and is doing good, like getting good grades and might go to college, they're like, oh yeah, hey, you're trying to be like a lady, aren't you? Yeah. The parents are saying, if you're smart, you're going to be like the white people. We don't want to be like the white people. And the way we don't be like the white people has to be done. Now that's here. I don't know if it's like in Georgia. I'm just telling you, yeah, that's fine. I'm not prejudiced and I don't care.
But what if I was
I'm not
talking to this
prejudiced.
man and I was just sitting here drinking my beer? Is that what he would have thought of me? Not by talking to me, he already has this picture in his head, and I thought that's just so sad.
This shit just pissing me off, bro. This shit is just pissing me off at this point. The drink hitting.
I can believe some of the stuff he was saying.
I'm pissed
He
off.
was eating it up well. Took that one for the team, but
That's why I was like, okay, no,
This nigga-
not all black people like it. It's like, I know, because see, look at you. Look how you're dressed.
yeah.
He was being very honest, and I thought it's probably better not to say anything so that way he can keep saying what he needed to say. Instead of me saying my views and us not getting what we really needed to get. You know, the Wargles are not having the same racial experiences that me and Brian are. It's kind of hard to have white people understand what it's really like to be black. Putting on the makeup doesn't really give them the experience that they need to, because if so, then they would be getting it. And right now, they're not getting it.